Okay, well, we're ready to go sailing. We're ready to leave North Sydney. Penny, are you ready to leave? I think you are. Yeah. Stay there, stay there. She's ready to leave for sure. She don't know what she's in for. So we're ready to leave North Sydney, and we're just waiting for weather now, weather window, because it hasn't been very nice here. So over here, this is where we're heading. We're heading to Newfoundland, Port aux Basques here, and we're going to be sailing across here, you know, seeing different things, different places that we can't normally get to. We can't drive, there's no roads. There's roads to some, but not all. So that's where we're going. I got the charts out here. Here's the nautical charts for it. Cape Ray to Garia Bay or whatever. So anyway, so yeah, we're going to go into Port aux Basques Harbor here, and where the ferries go once we get. So we're coming from North Sydney this way, and then we're going to hang out there overnight, and then we're going to move along probably to Rose Blanche. Come along here and go to Rose Blanche, and then I got the charts as we move along. So just looking at the weather, so we use windy and predict wind, and so looking at the weather, we got a northerly wind here for a couple days, and it looks like late Wednesday, Thursday, we're getting a southerly wind of some sort. So that's what we need. So that's what we're waiting for there. So we're going to North Sydney to Ingonish, which is the tip of Cape Breton, or no, partway up the Cabot Trail, and that's about 30 nautical miles. It should take us about 6 hours. A little more than that because we got a little ways to get out of the harbor here. And then from Ingonish to Port aux Basques, 80 nautical miles. So you know, 15. I'm going to say 16 to 18 hours we should be going across. So that's what we're looking at doing there. We don't want rough seas for you going across because you might get seasick.
I'm not worried about me.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not worried about me getting seasick.
Oh, who are you worried about?
And I'm worried about mosquitoes and you not being able to tolerate them.
Mosquitoes? Really?
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, we're hanging out and just waiting for a right weather window to do our trip. So that's all you do. You just you don't go when you want to go. You go when the weather lets you go, I guess. So this is where we're leaving from. Sydney Harbor's right here, and we're heading to Ingonish up here, which is along the Cabot Trail. There's the Cabot Trail, goes along Nova Scotia, the Cape Breton coast there. Okay, so these guys are leaving now. They came here a couple of days ago when we were going out for sail, and two fellas, and it says gas on the back of their boat, but it's Valentine 3. Their water line is well down in the water, so they're fully loaded. They're going to the Azores, that's what they said. So anyways, I'll try to put in a picture of a map here. That's a long ways. It's like, I think he said 15 to 18 days in the ocean, no land. So yeah, heading to the Azores from here. Have a safe trip. Yes. Long may your big jib draw. Yeah, that's a 35 Ericsson, he said. Oh, 35 Ericsson. 15, 16, 17, 18 days of nothing until you get to the autumn, yeah. Wow. Don't think we're ready for that yet. Good morning, Penny. How are things? Soaking up the sun? Yeah, good stuff. Well, good morning everyone. We're just finishing touches here before we leave the dock, so we think anyways. We're planning tomorrow morning. So the day before, preparation day, finish your rations, water's topped up, we got all the kettles filled up, we got the water bottles filled up, fuel's topped up, heater fuel's topped up. You know, we just put away our garden hose there. We use all the time. Holly's finishing up some. Good morning, Holly. Say hello.
Good morning. Hello.
So Holly takes the credit for all the freshening up all the woodwork on the boat here. She's been busy at that and doing sewing on the Dodger. In the background you see her wonderful mast, what do you call it, mast skirt? Mast boot, yeah. That was last year's project. Lasted all winter, didn't leak and still don't leak. So. And it looks good, yeah, I do. So anyways, I actually sanded this one, but she probably touched it up and now she's putting the oil on it, so that's good. So yeah, so we decided to oil instead of varnish and then stuff flaking off and using sanders and that. So this is pretty good and easy and durable, so yeah. Anyway, we're doing last minute preparations. It's a beautiful day here at the end. The reason we haven't left is because the winds are not correct. We are leaving, going out the harbor, which is about, the harbor is pointing about northeast. So north is this way, roundabouts. So when we go out, we're kind of going westerly. We're heading west, northwest when we leave the harbor. So a northerly wind is not in our favor. You know, a easterly wind, even a westerly wind wouldn't be terrible. A southerly is the best. So that's what we're waiting for. And so 2 days, right now there's no wind, so we've been motoring. So we've been 2 days now waiting around for that because we just had some bad winds before that. So anyways, and it looks like tomorrow morning we're going to get, it'll probably be like this calm, and then we're going to get some southerly or maybe even westerly, then turn to southerly. But it'll end up southerly. That'll get us to our destination, about 30 miles away, Ingonish. That's to bring us closer to our trip to cross the Cabot Strait or the Gulf. The ferry route over to Newfoundland. So it looks like we have a weather window on Friday and Saturday. That's really good in our favor. Southerly winds, not too heavy. And so we're gonna, as it stands right now, and that's been holding steady for the last couple of days, that weather. So hopefully that stands and holds true, and then we'll go and we'll have a peaceful, we're going to encounter fog on the other side, it looks like, but that's okay. We got electronic charts, we got radar, we got all the precautions, all the things that you can have. We got AIS, Automatic Information System, I think it's called. I could be wrong on that. Look up AIS because I keep forgetting it's an acronym. So anyways, we got AIS, and that will show other ships. They'll see us even if they can't physically see us. They'll see us on their radar or on their instruments. So anyways. So that's what's going on. So I'm going to go over now. There's not much going on. We got some friends here on Splice. I see they're up and at 'em this morning here. I might go over and check in with him. He might need a hand lifting something. And there's another gentleman up here that's working on his boat. He had some issues with his engine, so I might go up and offer my assistance to that. So anyway, that's what's going on here. That's marine life here today. So yes, and other friends that we met here, Kathy and Steve, or Steve and Kathy, whichever. Trist, just put the boat in the water yesterday, and beautiful job on the woodwork. I just can't get over how nice. Anyways, our boat is a 67 Morgan. This boat is a 66 Bristol. So I thought we had the oldest boat in the marina here, but this one is older. The wood is phenomenal. I just love that door. It's so nice. Yeah, it's just yeah. Anyways, they'll be here soon, I'm sure. They're still. Yeah, this will be the first time. That's the first time the boat hit the water in 3 years because of, you know, other things going on in the world. Of course, everybody can imagine. So it's all about a lot of this. So we've met some great people here being a part of this marina, and it's sort of sad leaving, actually, to be honest. And we kind of don't have plans coming back here, but you never know, we might get back here. So anyway, stay tuned for our adventures coming up. We got a very busy one planned for the south coast of Newfoundland, and I want to see some fantastic scenery and sunrises and so on, and we want to show you as well. So stay tuned for that. Penny is back for a nap. We're not sure if she's getting seasick, maybe, hopefully not, but not sure if she's just trying to get used to. This is her first not first, but yeah, I guess first real journey. So anyhow, we're underway. We just left the dock about a half hour ago. So sailing season 2024 has begun. Cruising season, I should say. She's on autopilot right now. So there's the ferry. We're about 2.5 miles away from nautical miles away from the yacht club. Sydney Harbour's over there, North Sydney. We're actually heading to Newfoundland. That's our destination. Newfoundland South Coast this year, so stay tuned. We're hoping to bring some fantastic footage. Can't wait to see it myself, and whatever we find fascinating we'll be showing you, so stay tuned for that. Holly's just making a journal entry here now. We've been hanging out at the dock, or at the marina, for a month or so, about that, 3 or so weeks. We had a commitment to fulfill, and we did that. Now we got a nice weather window. Not nice for sailing, we got no wind yet, but later today we should be able to get the sail out. So we're cruising along, 2,000 RPMs, gets us 5 knots, 5.2 knots, that's fine. We're happy with that. And so everything's good, yeah, so far so good. But we're behind the ferry, which is good. We haven't got to mess with him because they travel about 15 knots, about 3 times the speed where we travel. So yeah, so they went out a little early. We left around 8 o'clock, nothing too serious. It should take us about 6-7 hours today, hopefully. And then friends are waiting for us there, Corrine and Alan. So yeah, so beautiful day so far, no wind. The wind is just starting. If we do get any wind, it's going to be southerly, so that's going to push us. That's what we need. So anyhow, how do you feel, Holly, on our first leg of our journey here, starting out? We took our time this morning to you know, try to make sure we cross all the T's and dot all the I's, and yeah, so everything's so far so good. We got a Zolio track going, so a couple family members are watching our track.
I feel good. The sun is out. The seas are calm. I'm writing in our little daily journal.
Yeah.
Reflecting on the friends that we've met along the way.
Yes.
I'm missing them already.
Yes.
Yeah. Sense of security they are.
Kit and Adrian, Steve and Kathy, Alan, Kareem, we're going to see here today. Yeah. Bruce M. He left yesterday. Yeah.
And we have, of course, our new family member on board. So
yeah. So we don't know what she's thinking about it. She's in there curled up, but she'll get used to it. Like everything else, she's gotten used to everything else so far. So she'll be good.
She's got her little
yeah. She's got a life jacket. So anyhow, we'll just take a look. Yeah. So later on, we'll get some footage when we get underway. We got a boy there, we're going around. Lots of fishing boats over here yet. We got lots of supplies up on deck. So, yeah. Stay tuned and join us for the journey. Okay, so I'm going to show you here where we're headed. So hopefully you can see this screen. So we're traveling about 5.3 knots. So when we're in the boat, we're dealing with knots, not kilometers an hour or miles an hour, but not nautical miles per hour, which is faster than miles and kilometers, of course. Anyways, we've been on the go for 43 minutes, and we've gone 3.57 nautical miles. So you can see us here. We're leaving the harbor. Okay, that's going to cut off a bit of our trip going across the Newfoundland. That's going to make it a little shorter, so less of a trek. So yeah, here's the Cabot Trail. So you see roughly where we're going, what our goal is there today. So we have traveled, you can see that. We have traveled almost 11 nautical miles, just over 2 hours. And we can see up there, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but the dark point of land is we got to go around. So that's where we're heading. Penny came out of sleep, and now she's got her life jacket on, and she's a little uneasy. This is her first real trip, so she's real snuggling in close because she's unsure. Hey Penny, smile for the camera. Smile for the camera. Good girl. Good girl. Smile for the camera. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Yep. So we've finally escaped the lobster gear. That's all gone. We don't have any wind yet to sail. Just a little update. We're a little ways away from halfway, but we're approaching halfway to our trip today. Holly's getting some pictures. So yeah, it's our first, not our first sail, but our first sail on a trip, I guess, this year. We're motor sailing. We should get the motor going, but I got to cut way back, 1500, and we're still maintaining over 5 knots, so that's good. We just passed the Leif Erikson here. It's on our AIS, the ferry, and then the Boupeties is pretty much straight across from us. So way over there. See if I can zoom in here. And yeah. So we're more than halfway with our trip there. So yeah, Penny is relaxing. Got the autopilot on there, and yeah, we got a little bit. Yeah, we had to head sail out for a little while, but there was just no wind whatsoever. It wouldn't fill up, so it was just pointless. So we took it back in just now. We're 24 miles. We got about 30 miles to go, so or total, I should say. Yeah, hello there, beautiful. How you doing? 26 miles and 5 hours into our trip. And we're right out from Cape Smoky. Straight out from right there. That's the parking lot, the pull-out there. The Cape Breton Trail. Or sorry, the Cabot Trail. And North Sydney is too far away to even see. So we just got around this point up here, and then we're into Ingonish Harbor. And tomorrow we come out and we're just kind of heading off into the distance. Okay, we made it to our destination. We've been here for a few hours now. Holly's taking Penny to go do her business, and because we're settling in for the night. This is beautiful Ingonish Harbor. Ingonish Beach is up there. Anybody that's been up the Cabot Trail would know about that. It's what they call a gut there, a notch that you can get through. It's a bit twisty and windy, but yeah, this is inside Ingonish Harbor. That's our friend's mooring ball. We tied off of that last year. And here's the ski hill Cape Smoky, just behind this tree here. So if you, I see them advertising all the time, but Cape Smoky Cabot Trail, and these apartments or houses that they're selling now. So anyway, this is our friends Alan and Corinne, their place, and he don't have his boat here yet, so he let us tie up to his dock. So we're here and that's the Cabot Trail right there. You can see the vehicles go by. Yeah, so in Cape Smoky Ski Hill. So we're here now for tonight. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock. We're going to be leaving before 4, hopefully. So yeah, so the wind has died down to nothing, and we got a good weather window tomorrow. So we're making a run across the Gulf or the Cabot Strait, I guess. So anyhow, that's what's going on here. What's Holly doing? Yeah, Holly and Penny are getting her to do her business before bedtime. So yeah, so thanks to Alan and Corinne for actually they invited us in for supper, so that was really good. So we didn't have to full with that. We just got here, I don't know, 4 o'clock. So we're a little over 6 hours, 32 miles or something like there, from dock to dock. So that was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. We do have a little mechanical issue. We got no depth sounder, no depth gauge. So that just quit on us out here, totally. So we got nothing, but we do have our charts. We do have a low draft boat, so we're not going to worry about that too much. I'll probably pick up a fish finder or something in Canadian Tire in Port aux Basques to service that, but we're not going in any risky low water places. So last year in the Door Lakes, there's lots of places that are low water, so it was worthy of having. But so little inconvenience, I guess, more than anything. But so this is where we're settling in for tonight now. A little bit bed early, and off we go in the morning.